Hi everybody, welcome to our Card of the Month Club. Today we are going to be making a birthday card, and I got this new stamp and I just loved it. I thought it was so much fun, so I thought I'd share it with you and we'd make a birthday card today. In your kit you will find a piece of blue cardstock, and you are going to measure and fold on the left hand side, fold over 3.5 inches. I guess that's the right hand side. So you're going to fold over 3.5 inches, and this is going to make the part where your greeting will go inside, and this is the front of the card. These cards are called slimline cards, and they're very popular right now in the card making world. So you guys are trending at this moment. All right, we're just going to fold that and put it aside, and then we are going to get out the next part. And I've given you a piece of cardstock with the stamped on it for you. And your job is to trim it, and I put the measurements on the instruction sheet for you, to 3 3/4 by 8 1/4 inches, and then it will glue on to the front of your card like that. You're going to cut it into 2 pieces to glue it on, okay? Now when you color this, you can use anything you happen to have: pencil, crayons, markers, paint. It's totally up to you what you use to do it with. I've used alcohol markers for mine, and I did mine so that you can see a gradation of color. It starts at the bottom dark and the colors get lighter. So I will show you how I did this if you are interested in doing this technique. So I start by using the lightest color. You need 3 shades. Well, you can go for 5 if you want to get really fancy, but these letters are small, so 3 shades is plenty. And I start with the lowest or the lightest shade and color the whole letter in the light shade. Then I'm going to go to the dark shade, and I am going to color the bottom, about 1/3 of the letter in the dark shade. Now you have to work fairly quickly with the alcohol markers because you want them to blend, and they will dry relatively quickly. After that, I am going to go with my middle shade, and I'm going to go part way into the dark and then start coloring up. And this will help to take away the lines and blend in the colors so it looks like it just gradually fades away. Okay. And then I am going to go back and take the lightest shade again and color from part way through the middle all the way up to the top, blending the shades together, and then you're going to get a gradation of colors. I'm working fast, it's hard not to go outside the lines, but this is handmade. It's not a store-bought card, so you're going to have some variations, and that's how you get your gradiated colors that look like it's just fading gradually away. Now, I'm not going to color my whole thing. You can color it all if you want to. That's up to you. When you have enough colors, you are going to take this piece and you are going to, from the left hand side of it, you are going to cut off 3 1/4 inches. Now you can measure this and cut it with scissors. If you have a paper cutter, you can cut it with that. Whatever way you do it, it all works. Okay. But card making is one of those hobbies. If you start it, you could very easily, let me warn you now, wind up getting more stuff than you know what to do with. Now I am going to take and I am going to glue the 2 pieces of my card onto my background page. And you can use liquid glue, white glue, Elmer's glue. You can use glue stick. I use a glue runner. It's double-sided tape and it just rolls out like whiteout does, right? And I'm going to center my 2 pieces onto each part of the card and glue them down. Now, the way mine cut, and yours will too, you've cut in the middle of an A and a Y. So you want to do your best to match them up so that they're right by each other, and it looks like it's supposed to be that way, okay? Now, the next part we're going to do is color our cupcake. And again, color it with whatever you want, color whichever shades you want, it's up to you. And then we're going to glue it onto the card base with foam tape like this so that it goes on. Now, if you're going to hand deliver the card, you can pop it up above and over the edges, which is kind of fun. But if you have to put it in the envelope to mail it, you're going to want to bring your cupcake down so it doesn't stick over the edges, because you want it to be able to fit in your card. So however you give it is going to determine how you glue your cupcake on. Now, I haven't included this in your kit. This part is extra if you choose to do it. If you want to give your cupcake a little bit of shimmer, like I did on this one, all you need to do is take a little bit of your white glue. There we go. And it doesn't need a lot, it only needs a little bit. And spread it around, just your finger is fine. It doesn't need to be much. And just be careful just to get it onto the icing. And then you're going to take your, what's it called, glitter, and just sprinkle some onto onto where you put your glue. There we go. And bounce off all the extra, and then you have a shimmery, sugary cupcake. So to finish off the card, I am just going to take my card base and I am going to take my foam squares that I gave you. Now, I gave you all my foam squares, so I don't have any left, so I'm just going to use a different kind of pop top. But you will cut your foam square into pieces, or you can leave it whole if that's what you want, and put the pieces on the back of your cupcake. And let's do this, and I'm going to mail this one, so I'm going to bring it down so it fits on the card. And there you go. And then I can open this up and write my greeting inside. Hope you enjoyed this. Whoever gets this is going to have a great birthday. Have fun, and we'll see you next month. Bye.